Welcome to this explainer. Okay, right now, across the United Kingdom, there is a massive, rapid shift happening. We are completely transforming how we power our homes and businesses, transitioning toward this green energy future at a pace we've honestly never seen before. But here's the thing. Delivering this huge infrastructural change, it isn't just about the physical solar panels and the wiring. Behind every single successful installation, there's a really crucial role that keeps the whole operation from just falling into total chaos. So today, we're unpacking exactly what it takes to become a UK solar installations coordinator. We'll break down the day-to-day reality of the role and look at why this specific career path is fast becoming one of the absolute most vital and surprisingly accessible jobs in the entire green energy sector.
To really wrap our heads around why this role is so critically important, consider this. The UK solar industry is set to double in size by 2030. Doubling, that is an absolutely staggering level of growth in just a few short years. And, as you can probably guess, with that massive explosion in demand comes an immense amount of logistical complexity. Every single new solar installation out there requires someone who can actually manage all the moving parts. We're talking about juggling customers, surveyors, installers, scaffolders, suppliers, the whole shebang. Without a dedicated coordinator at the helm of this rapid expansion, installations just stall out, customers get super frustrated, and that big 2030 target becomes literally impossible to hit. The industry urgently needs people right now who can bring some order to this booming, fast-paced environment.
Section 1. Masterminding the installation.
Okay, let's dive into this. A solar installation definitely doesn't just happen magically overnight. It's this incredibly carefully orchestrated sequence of events. On day 1, you've got the initial booking, getting the customer officially on board. Then, by week 1, you're coordinating site surveys to make sure the property is actually suitable. Moving into week 2, that often involves organizing scaffolding, which means you're suddenly liaising with entirely different external teams. Week 3, that's the main event, the actual installation of the panels and the electrical systems. And finally, week 4 wraps the whole thing up with the official handover and the compliance checks. It's like a giant puzzle, because think about it. If the surveyor is late in week 1, well, the scaffolding gets delayed in week 2, which means your installers show up in week 3 to a house they literally can't climb. The coordinator is the person ensuring all these dominoes fall in exactly the right order.
So, to keep that timeline safely on track, your daily tasks are highly focused on pure communication and administration. You're basically the central hub. You'll be constantly updating trackers, schedules, and shared project files so everyone on the team actually knows the status of a job. Coordinating those surveys and installers requires some real precision. And liaison with suppliers, that's how you ensure the physical panels and inverters actually arrive on site before the engineers even pull up. Plus, managing the customer experience means sending out information packs, prepping handover docs, and ultimately registering the completed installations to make sure they meet some very strict legal compliance rules. Above all else, checking for missing information before work can move forward, chasing down actions, and keeping project timelines realistic, that's what keeps this entire machine running smoothly.
Section 2. The reality of the role.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast between the frustrating hurdles and the really satisfying triumphs. Let's be totally real for a second. You will absolutely face repetitive spreadsheet updates. You'll definitely find yourself chasing the exact same missing detail from a contractor, probably more than once, spending time moving information between different software systems, dealing with slow replies from hands-on teams who are out in the field, and handling sudden project changes that force you to just rip up the plan and start over. Yeah, that can be a bit frustrating. But the flip side? It is incredibly rewarding. You are delivering real, tangible solar jobs. You get to see a project move all the way from a hesitant customer inquiry to a fully functional green energy installation on their roof. You are the vital linchpin keeping things moving when other people are completely overloaded, and honestly, that sense of accomplishment is huge.
Section 3. AI, your daily co-pilot. Now, the way we handle those frustrating, repetitive tasks we just talked about has completely changed. In this role, artificial intelligence is not some distant, futuristic buzzword. Not at all. It is a genuine, practical, daily productivity tool that makes this job easier and way more efficient every single day. Just look at how AI acts as your co-pilot here. It can instantly turn your messy, chaotic notes from a quick phone call into neat, structured action lists. It drafts project update emails incredibly fast. If you're staring at a long, rambling email thread with an installer, AI just summarizes the conversation so you know exactly what the core issue is in seconds. It can instantly generate custom handover checklists for specific jobs, and it is absolutely fantastic at taking complex technical wording and rewriting it into plain English so the customer actually understands what they are signing. It essentially takes the sting right out of the administration, freeing you up to focus on keeping the project's momentum going.
Section 4. Who suits this job? With all this fast-paced coordination going on, you might be wondering who exactly is the mastermind behind these installations. Well, spoiler alert, the industry isn't looking for scientists to fill this role. They are looking for highly organized, calm, detail-focused people. If you have any kind of office administration background, you are already halfway there. If you have experience in scheduling, maybe dispatching drivers or booking appointments for a clinic, those skills transfer perfectly to solar. And of course, customer service skills are paramount because you are guiding homeowners through a major, often quite expensive upgrade to their property. If you can keep a cool head when a supplier is running late and calmly communicate a brand new plan to the customer and the installer, you are exactly what this booming industry desperately needs right now.
So the crucial point is right here. No electrical qualification is needed to start. Let me say that again. You do not need to be an electrician. You do not need a 4-year degree in renewable energy. You literally just need the ability to organize, communicate clearly, and drive a process forward. This makes the Solar Installations Coordinator role one of the absolute most accessible, empowering entry points into the green energy sector for anyone with a solid administrative background. Ready to keep things moving? As we wrap up this explainer, remember that the UK solar industry is charging full speed toward that massive 2030 target, and they need coordinators right now to stop the bottlenecks and actually get these panels onto roofs. It is a challenging, really dynamic, and ultimately highly rewarding career path where you can actually see the direct physical results of your hard work in your community. If this sounds like the perfect fit for your organizational skills, you could actually take the next step immediately. This has just been a voice-first interactive taster, but the full course, complete with a completion certificate, is available inside LELAIL right now. All you have to do is ask LELAIL, start the Solar Installations Coordinator Taster course. You can find the full interactive course available in over 100 languages at LELAIL.com. So I'll leave you with this final thought. As the green energy revolution accelerates faster than ever, are you ready to be the one who keeps things moving?